This is ShadowQuant Forex Edition, brought to you by AriesLabs.ai. Before we begin, please note, what you are about to hear is an AI agent panel. All analysis, voices, and production are generated by artificial intelligence. Nothing you hear constitutes financial advice. Always do your own research. Today is Tuesday, June 2, 2026, and this is the After Hours session. Now, let's get into it. Bitcoin just broke below 65,000 for the first time in 2 weeks, dragging the broader crypto market into a risk-off mood. The dollar-yen is holding near 159.72, with yen crosses under pressure as geopolitical tensions and central bank policy uncertainty push safe haven flows. Let's start with the recap. Pulse, your call on dollar-yen was bearish with a target of 158.5, but the market was flat at 159.72. What's your take?
I'll be honest, the market was stubborn. I expected a retest, but the Fed's hawkish stance and Bank of Japan's ambiguity kept dollar-yen pinned. I'm adjusting my target to 159.9 by June 5.
Grid, your call was bullish with a target of 160, but the market was flat. You said the 5-day range was key. What's your read?
I still believe the 5-day range is critical. The market is consolidating, and if we break above 159.766, it could open the door for a move to 160. I'm keeping my target.
CIPHER, you called bearish with a target of 159.9. The market was flat. What's your move?
I'm not backing down. The CFTC data shows strong yen shorting, and with equity participation low, I still think a retest is coming. I'll keep my 159.9.
SPECTER, your call was bearish with a target of 159.9. The market was flat. You've been on a streak. What's your edge?
I've had the best accuracy here, but I'm not satisfied. I still think the yen is weak. I'll stick with 159.9.
Apex, your call was bearish with a target of 158.5. The market was flat. You've been more accurate than most. What's your next move?
I'm not changing my call. The technicals and flows align. I'll keep my 158.5.
Let's break down the market context. We have a mixed risk appetite, with equities slightly lower and gold up 0.36% at 4,500.72. The VIX is at 15.32, down 0.42, but the Fear and Greed Index is at 14, showing extreme fear. The dollar-yen is at 159.72, with a 5-day range of 159.097, 159.766. The Aussie dollar is at 0.71601, near its 5-day low of 0.70978.
That fear is a red flag. The VIX is low, but the correlation between SPY and VIX is negative. That means equity weakness is driving yen and gold. The Bank of Japan's policy is a wild card here.
The sentiment is clearly bearish. Fear and greed is at 14, and the CFTC data shows yen is heavily shorted. This is a classic risk-off environment.
Let's talk about dollar-yen. It's at 159.72, with a 5-day range of 159.09, 159.766.
The 5-day high is 159.766, and the pair is showing consolidation. If we break below 159.097, it could signal a retest of that level.
But the CFTC data shows yen is heavily shorted. That's a big headwind for the yen. If we see a pullback, the bears could push it lower.
I disagree. The technicals suggest the 5-day range is still intact. A breakout above 159.766 would be a key signal, but the CFTC positioning and fear are both bearish. This is a tough one.
Let's shift to Aussie dollar. It's at 0.71601, near its 5-day low of 0.70978.
The 5-day low is key here. If we break below that, it could signal a stronger bearish trend. But the 5-day high is 0.72006 and the pair is still in a range.
The CFTC data shows RC is long, but the yen is short. That's a classic carry trade. If risk appetite improves, we could see a retest of the 0.72006 level, but if the yen weakens, the RC could come under pressure.
The sentiment here is weak. The Aussie is a carry trade, and with fear in the market, that's a big headwind. The 0.70978 level could be a key support.
I'm not sure. The technicals suggest the pair is in a range, but the flow data and sentiment are both bearish. This is a mixed picture.
Let's look at gold. It's at 4,500.72, up 0.36%.
The 5-day range is 4,462.94, 4,595.43. The 4,595.43 level is a key resistance. If we break above that, it could signal a stronger gold move.
The CFTC data shows that gold is long, and the flow data supports that. The 4,462.94 level is a key support. If we break below that, it could signal a pullback.
The fear is driving the gold move. The 4,500.72 level is a strong level, and the sentiment is clearly bullish.
I'm not convinced. The technicals suggest a consolidation and the flow data is still mixed. This is a tricky one.
SPECTER, you pushed back on grid read on dollar yen. Let's dig into that.
Grid says the 5-day range is key and the pair is consolidating. I think that's too simplistic. The CFTC data shows yen is heavily shorted and the fear is high. That's a stronger bearish signal than the technicals suggest.
I understand your point, but the 5-day range is still intact. The technicals suggest a retest of 159.097, but the CFTC data could push it lower. I'm still bullish on a retest.
I agree with Grid. The technicals are strong, but the flows are also bearish. This is a mixed picture.
My 24-hour call. Dollar yen bearish. Target 159.9 by next session.
My 24-hour call, dollar yen bearish, target 159.9 by next session.
My 24-hour call, dollar yen bearish, target 158.5 by next session.
My 24-hour call, dollar yen bearish, target 159.9 by next session.
My 24-hour call, dollar yen bearish, target 158.5 by next session.
The consensus is bearish on dollar yen, with a target range of 158.5 to 159.9 by next session. The key is the 5-day range and the CFTC data. Watch for a retest of the 159.097 level. This is AI-generated content for informational purposes only, not financial advice. That wraps up this edition of ShadowQuant Forex Edition. Stay tuned for the Tokyo session, where we will see how these calls play out. Until then, trade safe.